Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's Black Friday today, and man, I just did not want anything to do with being in town and doing any of that nonsense of shopping and all that stuff that everybody else does on Black Friday. And I certainly wanted to get out of the house. It's like a whole day at home yesterday with the family, doing Thanksgiving, eating way too much food and just having a great time. But it's time to get out, walk it off a little bit, and enjoy probably what's one of the last good days for November. It's gorgeous out here. I took a trip up to Mohican State Forest today. I'm walking around. I came down to my old campsite that I camp at, and there's not that many people out. A few, but not too bad. And I think it'd be a great day just to do some gear reviews and do some hiking, cook some lunch over the fire, and just decompress from all that holiday stress of yesterday. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I did. My family did. We really enjoyed ourselves, but now it's time to be in the woods and relax a little bit. All right, let's get started with lunch. So here's a fire pit for today. Completely full of old wet wood and beer cans. I'll clean it out. So I was real lucky. I found a really great deal on an ESEE 6, and this thing came with the Knife Connection aftermarket scales, which is unbelievable difference in how this knife feels. If you guys have ever handled stock ESEE knives, like the 3, the 4, the 5, 6, they all have that slab grip, and they're nice grips, but they're not the best. They're not the most comfortable. And of course, when you're mass producing a knife, you know, you have to take that kind of stuff into consideration to make it economical. But if you really want to, or if you really like an ESEE knife and you want to upgrade it, go to Knife Connection, because they have a whole feature called Build a Knife, and you can basically go through and select the blade you want. You can start with an Azula, a 3, a 4, the 5, the 6, all the way up, and pick the scale and liner combo that you like. You can pick a custom sheath. You can pick up additions to your sheath to make it more custom. So it's just a great system, and it gives you a chance to really own a truly more custom knife than just out of the box, you know, ESEE knives. And my belief is with ESEE knives that they are a great value. I've had an ESEE 3 for years, and I've used it all over the place, all kinds of different conditions, beat it through logs, and it keeps a great edge. And if I take care of it, maintain it, it's a fantastic knife, and I love it. I'd never get rid of it. And I've been wanting to try a bigger ESEE knife like the 6. I've had the 5, didn't care for it, it was a little too beefy, but for a big knife, I think the 6 is the perfect balance between size and finesse, because the edge on this thing is just unbelievably screaming sharp, and I'm looking forward to using it. So what we're going to do is we need to get a fire going for lunch, but before I do that, I'm going to beat this thing through a green log that I just cut up and see if I can just split it down into smaller pieces and see how that goes. And then we'll see how edge retention is, and just do some feathering sticking with it, so stick around. I'm pretty sure this is green wood. It smells like it. Definitely has a lot of moisture in it. I'm a little too far back on my baton. My knife shouldn't be that far in. It should be further back. I should be more middle on the blade. No bend. Man, sucker is tough. Super twisty, ratty, wet wood. Now, I would not do this kind of abuse with one of my nicer bushcraft knives, but for a big camp blade like this is the task I want it to do. I want to be able to go into camp if I don't have an axe and beat some sticks with it, because maybe that's all I have, or I'm traveling light. Of course, I would be doing it with dry wood. So I took these cubes individually, wrapped them in foil. That way it holds them together because they're very crumbly. And then I just put a stack of them in this medicine pill bottle that I had. And it's a great way of having 4 fire starters, and if you break them down further you can have even more fires. So it's just another way of carrying ready-made fire gear. Like today I'm not going to go out and do a bunch of wood prep. I mean, I just want to get in here, start my fire, cook my lunch, and then hike out. So this is what I'm going to use today to start the fire. Alright, so for lunch today, ramen noodles with sriracha, chicken flavor, and chicken breast out of the can. I brought an egg in today too. Should be good. Alright, real quick, I wanted to show you guys the Knife Connection Build-A-Knife package that I put together. So, lucky enough to find an SE6 on the aftermarket. A gentleman was selling it with the Knife Connection scales already on it, so that was a big plus for me. And then I loved it so much after looking at Knife Connection and seeing that they had other options that I could add to this. I went ahead and purchased their Kydex sheath with the leather dangler, and then the additional ferro rod loop. See that? Awesome. Just a great package. And you know, if you're looking for a really big camp knife that's tough and it's going to take a beating, and you know, you can abuse this thing and use it from everything from beating through wood to lifting a pot lid to carving tent stakes into doing feather sticks. This knife is going to do it. The SE6 is phenomenal, and I really enjoyed having a big knife in camp today. I don't always carry big knives, but when I do, it's going to be an SE6 for sure. And these handles from Knife Connection are such a game changer, because if you look at them here, it's pretty much a Coke bottle, just a very narrow or very gradual taper, I would say. So it's not too aggressive, but it's very comfortable in the hand. You see that? And it's really stunning looking with that orange and OD green scale. And they have a lot of different color combinations. This isn't the only one, so whatever, you know, trips your fancy, you're going to find something at Knife Connection. So check them out. Definitely check out their sheath package. You know, once you purchase everything, this is not a cheap knife for sure, but if you're looking for a really good quality, American-made, semi-production big blade, I don't think you can go wrong with this. And then these additions to it just make it a fantastic camp knife. And this is something I'm going to hang on to for quite a long time. I really enjoy it and plan on using it a lot more. Anyway, all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you did something fun on Black Friday other than shopping. If you did, I pity you. I really do. I've done Black Friday shopping and it sucks. It is not a time to go out and to look for a deal. Horrible. People are just insane. So I'd rather much be out here in the woods and enjoying myself. But anyway, I'm going to pack up camp, head home, and as always, please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time on The Prepared Wanderer.